I wanted to talk about one particular thing today. And it's what I see a lot with my younger agency owners, and actually even my more established agency owners as we're working through our coaching, which is a lack of clarity. Often agencies miss out very specifically on their mission. What is it that they do and what is the benefit that they provide? Because they get lost somewhere in the stuff that they do. And they are unable to sort of concisely tell the client, this is my benefit. This is my purpose. Additionally, they have the same trouble helping their prospect get clarity. Because when a prospect is talking to a marketing services provider, it's because they don't know what to do next. Whatever they have done to this point is not working in a satisfactory manner anymore. So they're looking for clarity on next steps. And so it's incumbent on the agency owner and the biz dev team to have clarity about what they do and their benefit, but also clarity about where the client can go. And this sort of dual clarity, when you're able to provide that, and the clarity resonates with the client, then you turn yourself from someone who's offering marketing services into someone who's a guide, a Sherpa, to the other side of your solution. And this really is an exercise in power. It's really an exercise in power actually used for the good. It's an exercise in client leadership. So many agencies, big and small, get very focused on what they do, and they assume that the client can fundamentally understand the intrinsic benefit of what they do. So the agency has very specific understanding about the value of what they do, but they don't have clarity on the impact. So clarity for the provider is actually two-sided. It's clarity about what you do. What are the walls around your service? Where do you narrow and focus on the best possible solution for the client? Because if you're an SEO provider and suddenly you start talking about, influencer marketing or whatever, you're outside of your value. So what you really need to do is have absolute clarity on your offer and its benefit, because the client can then understand and have absolute clarity about how your solution solves their problem, and they are clear about what it's going to look like on the other side. Now, this really is an incredibly powerful combination, but it only comes from you having clarity. And that clarity allows you to assume a leadership position, so you are no longer trying to get the prospect to agree to work with you. What you're doing is you're helping lead them to a solution that is right for them. And that sort of flips everything on its head. So no longer are you trying to close business. You are trying to lead your prospect to the right solution. And it's very empowering, because no longer do you have to think about closing technique or magic words that you can say that accelerate people to a decision. You just have to focus on being clear about your value in your offer and whether or not that is the right solution for the person in front of you. And if it is, making it clear how that solution impacts them, and then you lead them to the decision. So you're not trying to convince, you're leading. And it's way more powerful. So focus on your clarity, because that's the first step. Thanks. See you soon.